I'd like to introduce you to the Statistical American Family. Here's Mike. He is a statistical white American male. Like the other 84% of the population, Mike has a high school education and works a full-time job. And Mike owns his own home, which is typical of 66% of the American population. Mike is married, and together with his wife, his household has a median income of $49,000 a year. Let's just stick with the false belief that the average American makes $50,000 a year to make things simpler for this introduction. Mike has 2 children, both girls, and a pet, which is a monkey, since it is estimated that there are upwards of 25 million exotic pets in the United States. But seeing as how there are 4.7 million dog attacks a year versus an average of 1,500 exotic animal attacks, I think we'll just give Mike a dog instead, since those statistics are a bit more stirring. Come to think of it, if we want stirring statistics, then Mike's first daughter is all wrong. She should be a bit larger. In fact, a lot larger. Between 1980 and 2000, obesity rates have tripled for adolescents, giving us the highest obesity rates in the world. For another rousing statistic, we need to remove Mike, because 27% of American households are single-parent households. But our story is about Mike, so we may need to bring him back. We'll just remove the mom, since 20% of the American population is divorced. Mrs. Mikey decided she was no longer in love and ran off with a guy from the bar, leaving her children to become yet another statistic, where 1 in 2 children will live in a single-parent family at some point in their life and have an increased risk of substance abuse, being incarcerated, or committing suicide. Another misfortune is that without a dual income, Mike can no longer afford his monthly mortgage payment, especially with the fact that 25% of those awarded child support never receive a penny. So the bank foreclosed on his home, and his family was forced to move out. All is well, though, since the bank lobbied to have the property rezoned and profited from the loss by selling to a large corporation for triple what it was worth as residential property, which in turn brought in an opportunity for Mike to get a second job so that he could afford a small apartment for his family. Even though our happy American has regained some semblance of the American home, his children still live with the effects of their experience, and since 100% of Americans fail to disclose the full truth about what they do and think in private, and since suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death for 15 to 24-year-olds, coupled with the fact that 63% of suicides are from individuals from single-parent households, Mikey's oldest daughter had a slim chance to lead an American life. Or did she?